Hello guys, and welcome to episode 31 of my Civilization Beyond Earth playthrough, playing as Brasilia using the Purity Affinity. In the last episode we actually won the game, as you can see there. Reginaldo de Alencar has won with the Promised Land victory, but now it's time to do it again with the Domination victory, which requires us to take over Megan, which should be pretty simple. We can take over Mandira, which shall be probably the hardest one to take. We can take over Tiangong, all the way up north there, and we have Liqueur to take as well. Now that's all after we've taken over Krabros, because we are soon going to be going to war with the Slavs. We still need to stop them from winning the game with that beacon, because otherwise they will win and we will lose, even though we've already won. Basically, you can play on if another nation wins, but I don't want to let them. We just want to make this nice and clean, full domination victory. We'll take Krabrok and Uzbek, and we'll leave the Slavs to it, because that will be their two most productive cities under our control. Anyway, let's choose production in Jimbumba. And I do want more True Lev destroyers, but I don't think I want to make one here. Instead, I think I'm going to work on a Terravolt. In Pembala, we will work on a True Lev destroyer there. At Masego, let's get a True Lev destroyer. And at Berat, a feed site hub, I think. Yeah. Now, Miasma for the Soul. This is a quest decision. Do we want 450 energy or +1 free population in each of your cities? Well, that would be rather useful, wouldn't it? Let's go ahead and do that. Pretty impressive. Extra population in every settlement. That's a lot of settlements. That's going to help us out a ton. Now, as for everything else, I think we're done. No more messages. Just victories updated. All we've got to do now is the domination victory. Shame that doesn't get updated like the other ones do. Lev plants finishing in a lot of places. New Terra Myth will finish in Ciudadela. That's going to give us +2 culture from international city or station trade routes. So that will be really good. And we're going to have the Daedalus ladder finished in Manuel in 12 turns, which will give us the extra food production, energy, science and culture. I'm not sure if that's just in that settlement. If it is, then Manuel will just become a powerhouse. It already kind of is. But we can move on to the next turn now. You can see all my workers moving up to Fidel now that we've captured that.
Torgowlia opiera nie na potrzebach, a na sprawiedliwości.
Let's get another favor with the Slavs. I think we have quite a few now. And what we can do is tell him to declare war on someone else before we declare war on him. And let's choose production in all of these cities. So, at Burdadura, I think we want to get stuff that gives us production first, unless there's nothing else to build. What gives us +1 food for Tundra? There is a thing that does that, I think. Let me just have a look through the buildings quickly. There we go, the mass digester, +1 energy from Tundra. We don't necessarily need the energy, so not going to go for that actually. Let's get a Vivarium. +3 food will help Budadura grow quicker. At Tenang, I think we want to work on the auto plant before we get the Soma distillery. At Circe, we want to get the recycler. At Stanimir, We'll get the Terravolt, and in Seric, I think we'll get the Terravolt as well. Actually, we can build a feed site hub there, so let's do that. Now, Covert Ops, we can choose a new operation for Megan. So let's siphon energy. And let's check out Intrigue. Nothing really to worry about at the moment. I'm going to reassign the one from Dorado to... can we send it to Mandira? Yes, we can. So we'll go and do that. Keep an eye on the capital of the Kavithans. That's got 127 city strength. Going to be a hard nut to crack. Krabros has 114. Not nearly as much. Svatoi only 68. That will get crushed easily by this Lev Destroyer. Satellite attack there onto the CNDR. Pan-Asians forced to retreat. So Pobeda is starving. Too bad. Not really much I can do about that. Unless my workers want to go over there and sort that out. At Central we will get a lead plant. At New Hope, let's get the Soma Distillery. Now health is only minus 27 at the moment. We're just skipping through turns. I kind of want to wait until that health gets a bit better until we declare war on the Slavs. And they are condemning me very well. I've just got to check how many turns it's going to take for the Slavs to win the game. Or come second place, at least. It is going to take them 22 turns. At Xerxes, we finished our building here. So let's now work on a network. And my agent in Mandira can establish a network there. Now let's bring these predators down from Berat. We will move them towards Seric, where I will base them. Unfortunately, can't move them all the way there. Nothing interesting going on with the messages, so we'll just go on to the next turn again. 4 turns until martial law finishes in Gran Exito, and 9 turns till it finishes in Fidel. The Slavs condemned me. Very well. I'm just checking my health level at the moment. You can see that the negative modifiers have reduced significantly. And it's only going to get better, I think. But Pobeda's still starving. So at Berat here, what do we want to get? There's a lot of production in this settlement. I think we'll get an auto plant to increase it even more. We may as well. Predators can continue to Seric. And that's everything done. So we are on turn 397. That's quite far into the game. I think we finished the Kavithan campaign like just over 300 turns. It was like 330 until we got the Emancipation victory. Now, the reason for that, it kind of took us less turns to win with the Kavithans, but it also took us more time, which was interesting. It's like the turns took longer because I wasn't skipping so many turns. Let's stick these units on air interception. Devastator can just fortify there. We've got Burdadura, which can work on a feed site hub, I think. Actually, let's just go for the Soma Distillery. They're just too good not to get, even though they will take a while to build. Gene Garden going to be finished in Pobeda soon, and then that can work on a gene smelter. Now we're getting insulted by the Australians. I think they only have one settlement. CNDR just taking a beating from this satellite. African Union making really good use of it. At Santo Adrio, let's now work on a nanopasture, I think. Probably the best thing to build there. At Boa Esperança, we will get a civil crash, maybe. Yeah, let's do that. And at Pobeda, we want the gene smelter. For our covert ops, I think we're going to siphon energy. We don't really need much science at the moment. So there's no point in stealing a technology or the science. We'll just get energy, lots of it. And that way we can actually probably just buy some True Lev destroyers. Cost 1,500. I might actually save up for one of those. Kavithan completed the Exodus Gate. Oh dear. So it looks like they'll be our next target after the Slavs.
This is demonstrated by taking any set of arbitrary dimensional fields and describing them axiomatically. The proof is trivial and left to the student.
So field theory complete. We can now build mantles, which will boost our science even more. We can build field reactors, which will give us extra energy. And we can also get the quantum computer, although I think Eridani already built it. So at Fiel, let's now work on an alloy foundry to boost the production there. At Harta, we'll do the same. At Circe, do we want a teravolt? I think we do. I really want to keep boosting my culture because the virtues are really important. And if you look at this, the synergy bonus, we get 1 free virtue and 1 new covert agent if we put a point into either special service, pathfinders, or settler clans. And I'll probably put it in settler clans because there's no other way I could put it into special service without putting one into Liberation Army first. So yeah, I'll put it in settler clans, we'll get that for free, and then I'll put it into Nature's Bounty, I guess. +1 production from every basic resource would be really, really useful. And then Joy from Variety. +1 health for each type of basic resource that is improved. But then again, could be worth just going straight down to Hands Never Idle, so that I get eudaimonia much quicker, and ecoscaping as well, because that makes Terrascape really, really valuable. Like at the moment, these Terrascape tiles cost 6 energy to upkeep, and they only give us 2 food, 2 production, and 2 culture. So at the moment I'm basically converting my energy into food, production and culture, which is good, and that's why Terrascape is in the game. But if I get ecoscaping, then that will be 6 energy for 9 resources, so it's a lot more efficient and we'll get a lot more from that, especially considering the amount of tiles we have. Ecoscaping will help us so much. It will be ridiculous. Anyway, at Sirik, let's now work on a Lev plant because That's going to be on the front line, and I want it to build like true Lev destroyers and stuff. And for our new research, what are we going to go with now? We could get sky cranes. They give us plus 15% production for 4 floatstone cost. We've used up a lot of our floatstone now though, we need to be careful about that. Because we will eventually run out if I keep building those Lev plants. Hypercore, not really useful. This Holon chamber gains science income equal to 10% of global energy income. That would be a lot of science. 10% of 1,167 is probably just 117 roughly, if you round up. I don't want to sound like an idiot, I think that's right. Anyway, maybe we should go towards alien ethics. We can build some Xenosanctuaries if we get some harmony affinity, and they will boost our culture a lot. Just nothing really to research now. Maybe human conservation. 1 culture for every 3 population in this city. Synergetics. Nope, that requires harmony. +1 production from farm improvements. That could be really useful. Yeah, let's go toward that. Industrial ecology after bioengineering. Bioengineering isn't really very useful to us, but the industrial ecology is, so we will go toward that. We have maxed out, of course, on purity now. Has been like that for a while. So we could just pick up affinity levels in other affinities and get the bonuses that they provide. Maybe we should head toward like harmony stuff now, so we take less damage from miasma and heal from miasma even. It's going to take a while. Actually, tissue engineering. Let's get that. +10 healing for all units. Yeah, that's very important. That will help us out a lot in the wars, especially when my units are just standing there fortified. Also, we could go towards cognition. That looks good for culture. So we'll leave it at that for now. Sorry I have to spend so much time in the science screen now. It's just that there is literally nothing left to tech up toward that's actually useful to us. So we'll just keep skipping on. Lots of buildings being finished this turn. My Lev plants. Soma distillery here. Keep boosting our health as much as we can. Terravolt even being finished.
Rise up, O people, said the Lord of Cosmos. I shall lead you to many gardens. And the people took their place among the stars with great rejoicing.
+2 culture from international city or station trade routes. Great, our wonder is complete. So now at Citadella, we want to work on a feeder hub. At Axiom, I think we want to get a Terravolt. At Maver, a Terravolt here. Actually, we'll get the Alien Preserve first. I think I'll go for an Alien Preserve here as well at Berat. And we'll get a field reactor at Stanimir. And I think I can now purchase a true Lev destroyer. Yeah, I can. So I'm going to get another one. A Grand Exito. Let's get this Cyto Nursery in 1 turn. And we've just got that out of martial law, so I can actually just queue these up. We can queue a Gene Garden and a Gene Smelter. And that's going to get our health up a lot. We get the bionic slab as well. Great. The worked tiles of resin. Really, really useful. I promise I'll declare war by the end of this episode. It's all about timing though. Minus 24 health now, just keeps going up and up. Have that True Lev Destroyer in position. And maybe we can use that to attack Svatoi in the next turn. I think we'll attack next turn.
एक और एक 11 होते हैं.
We don't want any favors from Kavithan. I'm going to tell her to get over it because I'm going to go to war with her anyway. Just need to remember to use up my favors with the Slavic Federation before I declare war.
This morning I saw flux. Natural selection is an effective process for organic optimization, but is too slow to be truly useful.
Tissue engineering finished. We get extra healing for all units.
If you can, touch a siege worm as it moves by. That will teach you all you need to know about the insignificance of humanity.
And level 3 harmony. Not intentional, just comes with it. But we take 5 HP less damage from Asthma now, so that's good. Let's just choose our productions and then I'll go into the diplomacy. And then we can declare war. So let's pick up a mass digester at Jimboomba. And Masego, let's get the Terravolt. And we have a True Lev Destroyer finished there. So we'll begin to move that toward the front line. Not sure if it's really going to get in here in time to make a difference, although it's only going to take 5 turns to get to Stanimir, so might do. Is that even coming? There we go. It's on the move now. Let's talk to the Slavs. Let's make a deal. We can use up our favors. We have 4 to use. And we will ask that he goes to war with Eridani. Actually, let's make him go to war with Kavithan. Declare war on Kavithan. Because she's the one with the victory. And he is bordered to her.
A korowy naczną leciać.
It looks like he wants way too much for that. What about just Eridani then? Just go to war with someone. Because he has nothing else to give me. Sabotage Amabar's too far away from him. Actually, is he? Let me just check. I could make him go to war with Sabotage Amabar. That could work. It's either that or the Franco-Iberians. I think he won't go to war with Kavithan because they're both purity. So yeah, let's make him go to war with the African Union. If we can.
Ty prinosisz bolu prawd?
Declare war on the African Union, please. And we will spend our favors. Oh, did I do it the wrong way around? I think I did it the wrong way around. Whoops-a-daisies. That would be why he did not want to make that deal. So, declare war on Kavithan.
Niech będzie.
Perfect. General Gatvadim Kozlov declared war on Kavithan. So it does work. Now what we're going to do is declare war on him,
Stłuczyca niszczy.
and now he's sandwiched. So we can get these two Lev destroyers to immediately attack Svatoy. That's just been upgraded. It only had 68 defense value, I think. Now it has a lot more. Pretty sure we can take that over in one turn. Yep. Svatoy is ours. Annex that. We can move this Dragoon in the way so that it can't be captured back. We can use Seric to attack the true battlesuit there. Not going to do much damage, but it should be alright. We can tell that Dragoon to do nothing. What do I want to hit with this Warden? I'm not sure. Get this true Lev destroyer though to attack that true battlesuit. Wow, that's going to do a lot of damage. We can hit it with this Devastator as well, and maybe we can finish it off with a Centurion. Yes, we can. Awesome. I can hit Krabrost with the Devastator already. Going to move this Devastator tile across and set it up for a ranged attack. We'll capture that worker with the Dragoon, and we can move that up toward Krabrost. Going to move this true battlesuit up. We can move this Dragoon round. And maybe I should attack the true Lev tank. Yeah, I'll do that. Going to take a little bit of damage, but we're going to do much more to them. We can capture that worker with the Centurion. Let's do that. We'll use the range attack with this Warden onto the true battlesuit. I can move the Lev tank to either attack the Dragoon or the battlesuit. I'm not sure. This is the hard decision. If I attack the Dragoon, I might be able to finish it off with my Dragoon. Actually, that doesn't look like that's the case. Let's move forward the Lev tank and attack the battlesuit. And we'll attack it with the Dragoon anyway. Maybe we'll get a critical hit or something. But I think that's pretty much all my military units moved. Just move forward this true Aegis alongside my Centurion. And yeah, that's everything moved. And unfortunately, it has been my time. So, the war well underway already. We just need to destroy this beacon and take over Krabrost as part of the Domination victory. And we're also going to take over Uzbek just because we want to curb them and take away their most productive cities so they can't build another beacon, or if they do, it will take them a while. So yeah, should be an interesting war. We'll see what happens in the next episode. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.